afe kasebo no enchiremu eni ye hye kasebo na se a na ye de rohosam na hye ase ewo nkra pompure mantemo na nkra bato dier kasebo pono so echiremu a ende ye nadua ya me no kase ya enipa baako kana na etu aka no e ma na firimo afoforo makoma miensa so wapepepre modern pa ni nyina ne se langas fo modern akoto ahye adwumayefo a wonem ye contractors a wonem ebo modern esidan ewo tebu eno ga South municipality ni mo nkambo premantemu a aya rohosem pa na nipa etu aka na wahwere ne kwan na den edigrebe na dodo na bonom la ne se alecha ohun na sa alecha yi obo no modern pa je se den se wonem sie na nadua ya mechefia dai Jumbu sumi aye wo me da to so do 9 2024 yimu na ne etu aka na langas fo ni kiremu atapi omokwa ambotu anyina ne se omoji digin fi enkrabu premanta ya timin nyankopon ya adom na asase winya bi na so pese osi dan wo so a wo de asobbo form se ne o2 foundation pe na langas ye ni babia mu frem atu ahye wo so ho no me ne ye pe digin fi se wutua fine wantua de ne asotura wo beje no enya sem kuma na ne omoka kira omo se krache na ba ne se ye de ya adwumayefo asase nya ya de ye si dan ama obi na omo se hwe wukyira na se wudi amuso peni yesra wa de wo kan ya hene ne ha na sotura su ene na sum ngwam sa na tata na ni so sa na ne etu akasa gabriel se na di mayawo omakuna to atwen se che se digin fi ni wantwanti eni pe yatimi abo no tuo akuna to atwen na di akasa ebo amane e kiremu a langas vo we ni mo no che se enkraboto de kiremu a djuma de we na takoso pampotem ho no ma che se ye ni apapa manfo asum titu ni so akwaje asase ewo ye ga eye South municipality nim ewo nkambo premantemu eye tebu ni mpatem se wo si dan no obehu ase yaba beje eye digging fee wonsan ka bi pe na sotura suni ya papa manfo ani so a ha dwenye pa na sensem we mu no eye private eye hospital ewo denchira ewo no be se ameka se yaba madan ni atabira mu no de yakoso omonye na wonam mfa hye mu krabia afen so edipa do mo peprepre mo den no so peja wonam de kopia Okolebu teaching hospital okay mo premantemu so mo madan na omonye ayarehwe na mransam trafo eni penimpa ono no oye oda workers na no an I won potem hono ma ne kasa Joseph Edu o kirema langas for no tata hono papa every say ensam woni ye na be sha ase every say emre ne mre nyina no omusi omodan be wansa langas abo pie mo potem hono eda no ubesi anase wunsi digi fi no betua anase wuntua ne we wa dwese sika ne wunya na sutura suni ya papa woni so kirema emu aya pa eno achi so asamre ma na wogire mo potem hono ma de ma eye denchira electoral area ono so ne den di Ebenezer aya hato ono so aka se kirema sa na ma we aginsemu aginsripu ensripini pateku potem hono ma emu oya pa ne sente se ayekese Ghana mpinfo modern na ho bambo fo modern mbowura potem na mebo afri se ne ma hodo akoso potem hono mo no emu oya pa we ni sma hodo a efri tebu a no waka bo premantemu mekire eye ga South municipality maba di ya kase bo ne mere nso ya bo akire na ya de ama ya na tiefo ya to akase bo no so ane mo mfa hura mu ewa nkokọ ne potem se ya meka sai nipa baako babia oda ne modern papa afise mako miensan so babia modeda no so ano odin pa na nyina ne sei eye Toyota Vita ne de je sei edimirika nam eye nkokọ eye aduagiri kwan yesu a odimirika pa ekokọ eye municipality ni mu a eno wa epiamantemu na nkrabato de yakase bopno so ekiremu a samrika tenta no hyenkane ne de no na ne nyina ne sei je ameka se ne tetefon fon etua na so ene ne enya semikuma kura je se ne de no oye ko ene se Ghana mema ye ba bedi awudan ene Father's Day bi na che sei oba friend na so we shi no se na ma me na friend no ene ne always ne Father's Day ne obi anim se ne ho kan fo so na friend na se ne mpona bi na friend na se ne odon kwamo ene hyenkanen onni di watatefo no so a me na wotwi kan no so a obi anim hu bia se ne odi nkomo de ne ne be free ne ho na ne America tenta wode no ene kai efri kwantimpon se ne ne efom se bra enya se mikuma kura ya ro ho sempa ne se ameka se no eba maden apagya no edna kwato eye kumase konfanoche abaya sabia se onko ja yerehwe afofra makoma miensan so a wonom ka ho a Enquires bi ka wonom no ono akopie mo nkokọ Holy Family Hospital se mo so enko ja yerehwe na nipa na nitua Enquires de esi ye nyina no edeto de akase bani matiremu a na se eye Toyota eye vet eye registration number no eye GN 1851-22 enipa waka no oyoba na se nkomo pa wodi no enya semkuma kura tetefon so nkomo ene wadi saa ene man wure fi ni ho a Enquires we nyina kokko ba ara ho sempa de yakase bani mrein ya de esom mo ne ya betufu sa ya besra mo ada munim se obi obetwi hyen bia no mra ni hu se wo betumi ayekọ e wo mra wuti siti achi na wutwika enti aba ne san ena woti o man Ghana mu na emperifo de mrama se yene so na oyo hyenkani a woni hu kwan sai obetwika na afen so obeye kɔ wɔ kaa ni mu a kɔblane akɔyɛ kɔ ma kɔfa oyene okese wei ɛde aba de yɛ kase ba ni mrei yɛ bɔ akyɛ de wɔn ti bɔ maden sɛ obetu hu fo woyɛ hyenkani a mesra wada wodi a passengers ndama hwɛ hunu sɛ kana woti mu no nkɔyɛ kɔ na nkɔfo oyene bia emfa makase bɔ no ɛyɛ official.
It's official. DLFM 106.9.
Yentua kasebo no so ne momfa nwura mu. Ewo Ase Central NDC amanyoko ni ekrabate wa hanom. Zezi amega sei. Na nanom atrankwanya wonom wa Ase Central mecha traditional authorities a. Wonom wa eye futukwa traditional council for no akase no ofifi mantemu ekire mu zezi amega sei. NDC amanyoko a ewo Ase Central potem hanom no wonom executive ni bi. Omakobodua Yamo Kenya's Electoral Commission, Yisi, and now Finsu New Patriotic Party, MPP Amayokrono, one parliamentary candidate, Nidi Ede Goffred, in T. Aya Ediwu, Papa, almost some boy in Anis, a woman named Eberemu, Ewa Kaswan in Potemu. Abasis Addition be said, and their transfer of vote, transfer your vote. One man Potem on the Mubia, and your onomoso. And to my transfer vote, no, and fan free to say, Aya Kaswan in Potem, and Femme PM or Sen Central. And then yet, Chesa NDC man you couldn't crab at them for them said the be I and what is that number. Pass a moon fear Sen Central. Yea, moon free one of my dear, a ban is about your transfer me vote to the Abahonum. The Santinia de Ambatia said, no matter sets and into no more mudding, Equa Falcosia, Equa to Jane, and then the Diapam Cobom Potem and Yasim one and say, Omokofra Antoine Yamma, eh, Antiana May, Fricumasana Brass Sen Central free say. MPP Amayokoni ADS from Waha. One of that dying. Oh, but some of 45 a quantity edition Yanum Tiantiasia. We have some say cover a Asen Yan Kumasi, and so be a downum. Your friend Abuabo and any money board be as parliamentary candidate Dynamo Demand PP, Ewa Central. Goffred in tea and woo. Hey, a free Neko, Antonia Manconton train. Oh, we also have for Abusia for you and Nase. Sadans Electoral Commission. Oh, no. Jenana, Jen. Yammy J Mensa, J Mensa. When are your chairperson? Eh, if you're not your bonus, so easy. Monso Manye, Antonia Mancumo, Yensua, of my bush of one and Nasi. And I'm not going to get the mother be. Samanya as a Yama and Yamawan Saman Perivo Yatuno, a bokro, and into enough yet, I mean, because I do most of the tossing name. I feel my day. But Facebook on also DLFM 106.9 video need the honum. Oba na na matren kwanya no asen central atnase. Na ne endi semanya kwemu penifo mkobo dua no. Enya sebukuma o. Na nanom achiame pomanya sisi asesa himfie wa no ma. Che se endi enya sebukuma kura. Abadwonko ena da hoi. Yey. Eba ne san ena makobo dua yi na nanom kiremu adabi. Anya de abo akura ntina mo afa no wonom 10,000 Ghana cedis sika no 100 million so mmela metua. Afisu enyan makoma adu ene so mo fama nanom fam twa won manum emfa nyi wo mo sa san free se de na mo abone ye musuo nanom fam nyare won manu achi so 6 boxes of snaps snap no makoma ene susu nsia nanom age se ne mo kwa yi musuo na free se na mo we na matuo no airtime se beti me ko bodua on potem free se nanom atre nkonwa e wa se central chire me ho na mo no ye modua nti ubodua be chi udadua nti no nanom chima na mo na matu no anya da ma preso ne a preso tena afizo ne mu kire ma sese ameka se no aye constituency NDC constituency chairman ne di baba e gaba ana fizo women's organizer Agata Yosen wonom ne di mpanifo anim ekopie mo ahimfie na ne omade niam awe nyina ekoma nanom se ne nanom monje efri se ye ne anim se sabe de ya ye emfa kwam sabe ye di nsem hunu nti no mo nyina mamade na mu nsane dua mfa me se ba ya nkofo ye ne bia mfa mane no nanom atrenkwamwa wa Ase Central anasa asinfo sumpotem okwen mada ena na afrensa otoso eye enan afiso eye okuma nan bafo asare eye chiahena onso otoso mienu eje niama no ewoye afutu tia ana afutu akwa eye traditional council nanim eje ye ema ma kwanche kire mu adabi anamonwa endi sama yokuo no mu mpanifo atuo no etanye free say MPP amanyokuo na endi sama yokuo na mo kapa wana mo kwa amanyokuo na atena ya munnim asomdwabrom ekase didenom omokwa etese kasa video so a TV so ena radio so mo kasa denden de jesa mo nanso no mo pie kwa abonte ni je mo je ne asem kumante no mo ye party na titiafo no sabe sansem hunu ni sabe ene mo hu se mo ni bi efiri sa ya pass mo dwente no mo mo den se mo bedi asem dwati na nanu mo kasa no emunchire mu ni
say ye amanyonsema na enche say ya tamfo MPP NDC CPP gum ne wa kanyina ye nyina ye nipa ba basa ye beto aba na ye be buru ye hunua ekunkum ye ho makobodua mode asai say honhoma afre no say nipa no okuni wi a onfa na busuafo enase e bia na me amete hai me na bi e de obi ani mo akoye transfer minimum wo se me fro hyen ama me ndo ye fa me nase na say ye ku ba ku mienu me yesa ye man pani no bakra hwan na oba be dini so enti na nanom de hu se abato enye ntokwa abato enye otan efie ba ku mo maame wo MPP ne ba wo NDC enti se ye kobosa ni tadua ya ana ye buru ye hunua ye be wiase na ye fie mu na no na ye san betwadwo enti ye bese ye manfo na to ase Ghana man nyina de hye nyina se ye hu se ye to aba na nche se ya tan abo na na no e na se me yiso mo twe akadu snap no omo fancy enka mo ma de mudi di bom mo no sambo mo ko chan radio so na TV so ada mo ye se mo ya tan e so no fanya sa na tie Davida enti dentina ye na ye wase ye ba abekum ni nyan e wo mra do mama onna ba bia modua da ba wo me na ba bia modua da e se dum petia me hu so na ba bia bodua da ame je hu so na ba bia bodua da MPP for secretary kodua me hu so bodua na ye wase na ye be buru mi ya akunkum ya ho e sra ni tia wo no ye fa wo nye adisuade amba o ye fa nya futuo amba dio na ye kan kire ye ho se de ye hu ni le ye ma bi nsi bi Davida
DLFM 106.9.
Eni a woti ye nananom atre nkondwa wonom Asen Central na wote se wonom kase omani abere pa se dabi ye modua na danko akufuado o modua da sa ne obi abonsam fo obi nya kale welenwi wo kurom ha sei ba wo mi amodua o mampenda da John Dramani Mahama o modua na ba ne se na ade ate form ho no ma cha se party kura samra make se once di mpo wonya bi di da osi wo siria kwala na abodua krache money na ho money na ho free say se wuwa ye besie da bia akwaje aboka na waka ukobodua na me de minu na nanma boso na adanti na mo bodua na momfa o mangasa nya kai wele emfa ntwa manum every zamana ya timu na tan say mbetimi atwisa na mofon no sebe entene wey ayensma hodo we free Access Central bar de ya kase bo ye bo akire de ama wa se nya se mkuma pa na ba Facebook no so a brabahwe empanimfo twotwo hura manyina duru say pa say mo bodua say ayi na nanma boso mfo obi entwa na num adanti abato nti krache modi na ho pa ye to akase bo no so na ye mo emfa wura mu abo eye sitak fo so na o maka say chairman ye College of Education Teachers Association of Ghana ye 20 tia kan say sitak o maka say chairman say amaka say o mati atua o mo nko classroom nko tira de e sha say ne Friday ya ade no ye weekend Friday and ne June 14th fi oh free Monday ko nyina mo ko tira fi ababa bia ko tira dwon mo free say wani mu tire ma ban kotoma me ho to agro bia no wa mu di ni nyame anim ne kure ni wani ma ne nye ho kura wani mo ka say tire mu a National Labour Commission for se ya wo bi ode ba se nko de ba bebo nanka o ma sitrema ya de na mo ho atawo ne mo no wadi o mo hwembo wan fa ma afisa mu kirema de se ameka sai mensina hodo ne mantama hodo manga na mu nyina no ba bia eye college bia wo bia no 46 public colleges ne nyina no se ameka sai nationwide wani mate atua o mate atua ko fitera aya fa video ne to so mame wani mate atua ntene nya de makwa classroom akwa kira de ne anase kira biu omo so sa kire ma oh omo 1 month salary nso ama abana do omo bosom ba kwa katua omo atwan se beba no aban ene mu di ne kotoma mento ahwe agraja so maka nya de aban waya na dwun so de betua de ama wonom biu afi so mo sa kire ma emiri bi atwam 2022 nom aban ka kire mo sai obi aye adwuma wo ponko fie kwadwena ho menanso aban ama teachers na nko break it dan senti omo bo adwuma 24/7 na mo sina bayifo Wama na omusiri pay adwuma nyina so abanka kira mo se adwuma na mo ye na sense wana mo break ntina mo compensation wade mo atena mo nim se nyame ya adoma na compensation na baba de a aban mfa mba o ma adwene wa hunu se dabi se ko ba ni se nso na se aban no o sasa bone de kira wono mo ntina nya de o beto so a kira de biu o mo kira mo se mo de pressure pa to aban no so free se anama a wotuo no so o ma ni amra nkasa pa ahwe aban no obedo mu hwamo pa wode mu kire mu se every na kwe ya o ma ye o ma dwense ne omo kwa indefinite strike se be betimi abo na omo so mo right no abaye tuma adwena mo free se de yakwaso na etan omo kire ma aya take 24 season 1 no e wa 1992 constitution ni mu no e kire pefe se say Labor Act na ba modern hye pa betimi aboa at 2003 ni mu betimi aboa pa na ne ono mo ho atumi ato ono mesi amekase nya de aban eye ne sente no omo ntiase ne entiase e kyena mbekọ so ayo ye kyere kopem se aban ebeti wo musufre emra mpanifo no eye hye ze mbekọ eyi pa na ne de kase boss da bi opanipa wo ye president ade masitak eye prince obi yima eni nu nkoma na emi sa say opening se na agiti o ye se mo court track na mo nwene nkwala na o se hwe krachi enkwala de adwere mo agosi sen ekwam de pesika kwa hwe ye ne ye ma ade tende de ye den okasa ye mu nkyeremu ni.
They had to conduct staff audit to be able to establish the relativities. The staff audit was supposed to be conducted within time frame, not within a vacuum. The orders were that they ought to have finished the staff audit by 31st July. And when you finish with the staff audit, implement the outcome of the staff audit retrospectively. It means take it back to 1st January 2023 and then implement it. That has not been done. Again, the order was that the tutors had worked within the year 2022 without any form of break, which was a gross violation of their human rights because you cannot ask your workers to work throughout the year without any form of break. So compensate them. We were initially asking for 2 months compensation for all the teachers who were involved. But in the wisdom of the commission, juxtaposing it with the economic condition of the country, say that, well, government, you cannot pay 2 months, but pay 1 month compensation to all the teachers who were involved. I mean, a lot of other things that were in there. As we speak now, not even one has been implemented. Not even one has been implemented. And you look at the economic situation we find ourselves in. You look at the death warrant they are signing for our people who go on retirement. We know that in Ghana, when you retire, the last salary you were on before retiring determines how the nation will take care of you whilst you are home. And these are people who ought to have benefited from this arrangement, so their salaries will see upward adjustment before they retire. And consequently, they'll be taken care of properly when they retire. That wasn't done. It means that all those people there, after 60, when their ailments begin to show up, the need for money to be able to take care of their ailment come up. It means that those people are going to die early, and we don't have to supervise. We don't have to encourage that. So we have put all these things together and we are saying that we are simply activating Section 159 of the Labour Act, which talks about, legal strike, and we have followed due process, having exhausted all the things we ought to have done.
DLFM 106.9.
And watchi any ebisa Prince Yima, any ebisa is opening. Says here, Mark Candy, how many area into strike no? Mobako, and answer Master Sam Adrian or Sashay, Krati, winning the okay cantra, and is the money.
A letter to the National Labour Commission and all the people who matter, and also sent letters to our members across the country to, as it were, activate this strike action across the 46 public colleges of education indefinitely, up until such a time that the government implements to the letter everything in the Arbitral Act and it translates into payment of money into the homes of our members across the 46 colleges of education. We're asking government to comply with the act, to comply with the orders of the National Labour Commission. That's simple. We're asking government to do. And then two, when we went on strike, salaries got, and when the salaries got frozen, the minister issued a letter that the teachers ought to have been paid, right? As we speak now, I don't know how to call it. My good self, as I speak to you, the president of the association, my August salary continue to get locked up without any form of justification alongside some people. If there is no victimization, tell me. I'm not sure there's the Ghana we want to build. So this and many other issues contained in the statement we have issued, we want everything to be met completely, and then we will have our way out.
DLFM 106.9.
Any awoti ye aya president at the Masitak. Neden at the prince obeying Iba and awoti ye. Na yatwa kasiabano so ane yamon fa nwura mu wapomudimo na nde oswafo ohwe omanga na yapom odo omanga na yapomudi ano Dr. Bernard Okoboy wakasa ejire ma yesi amekase okopie mu wala General Hospital na aban egusu bono homoden pa se obabano homoden ane ne apomuden anasa ya sabe na watimi asiria ma de hya wonum ewala ene ne patem honom o kire ma yesi ayakase emfia empim mienu ne aduonu 2020 nem kita won sabosu ne mekire July nem na aban ekobubu aya sabia na mpotemo no mechire ma na ne tebia na time aya dada enti adehye ne komisa nkwa kopa ya resa anya de abebu enti no aban hu se se obubu ntuku ba bi kura na oye foforo de ma wonom na so fitrim na aban bubu tuku ye no empenifo ahwe na ni ma hwe ba pimisa mra ye kesei enya de awatumi asi aya sabia de ma adehye no na no ene eye oswafo a ohwe oda o manga na pomudi ano Dr. Okoboy wakasa ejema esi amekeza mo maden akopia odwuma bia ya adwuma de na ekoso no wa kirem so aban sa kabosian loan na je say emu odu pa $9 million toppable money oh ebi wo papa sa sika we ni adehye a won mo wala eya mode every say la general hospital no ba besi ama na boa ma mo nso mate denne o kirema adehye a won potem won mo no ohwe a mo nsa da nurse bi asa na nso ayaresa bia no pese osi a etumi boa na ba bia Ghana adehye bia wo no se basa wo dodo wa betimi akwaja ayarehwe free say nintino mo akire mu sini kese pa betimi aboa na ne adehye dodo na potem won wo mo wa chichiri benche ye nyina no ebetimi aba ayarehwe wonom aba beje wonom apomuden on potem wonom o kirema de se ameka se wo hwedwumade omudie na achakra ani aboso makoma Kwadwo ni nwotwe pe 28 months oh ebekwa we na mpenifo tumi awomaden ama ya sabende oh wo masi de awie na ye biza ne ze no pani wunyi ntumu se ne ya batu abanti ana mpese moya na ntentema moya na esa ka ye we de ya na esa adese na twaba na so otabi omo mo kasa ne nyina munya ya kura free say aba ne bono homadin bia so betumi aye hospital na de ma adehye no ne mom nya say aba ne pese wo nya say obaye bibina ode asha adehye na ne nyama to abade ama ne ntini wo yes adabia ne de enya de a eye no kura na no age mre ene de ye kase bo kasa ye no Bernard Okoboy Ninchirimunie.
Once we are done, obviously we will get all these services, and it will take pressure off some of the facilities in the Greater Accra region. Accra's population is going up. So, to be very honest with you, if you were looking at only last population, we wouldn't have built this size of a hospital. But the idea is to make sure that this facility comes to augment its services, general health services, both primary and possibly the next stage, because we said it's even above a district hospital, but not at the level of, let's say, a teaching hospital. And so that is the message. This will help to take pressure off police hospital and at least Kolebu teaching hospital as well. And that's why the government has gone out of its way to show that the project itself, if the loans disbursement is becoming an issue. And please, again, that will be my last comment. Action is more powerful than words. We want it to come off beyond the wall, so that the community will come along with you. And so we are committed. We'll make sure that they get the support, the releases to be on the project. Within the 28-month period, they started in January. So from January to now, we've had some number of months gone already. My prayer is that I'll be part of the commissioning of this project, and all of us should monitor it keenly.
DLFM 106.9.
Eni awuti ye oswafo a oda pomudia no ne den ade Dr. Bernard Okoboy. Eno akire di ye kasebo. Ye bisa eya resident project coordinator Richard Daden ye bisa so penina mo na moda dwumade na no zesi ameka se wo hwa 28 months ya de ama mu matumi we no so zesi ana mu gusu bo adwuma free say wono ma de kan awie mu eya 20% de aka ne de o mu gusu a say o mu gigema de wo hwe ne de o aboso ma akoma Kwadwo ni wo hwe de ma wono mo no se de tie bia na wo bewe na ba Facebook no so a DLFM 106.9 ya video ne da Facebook no so a wo ba wo betimi wanya bi na wa hwe ba bia project na Kwadwo a wo ma hwe ase a kire say omugusu aye ne kakra bla be bi oba Facebook no so abehu ba bia wonom eguso eye Isaiah Sabia na ba bia motumi asi edru ono so ene ne kasa aye no o kasa echire nsemu.
We have 28 months within which to complete the project, and for now the contractor is on track with his program of works. Number two, so far the structural works that have been done so far is at the level of 20%. So that's where we are, and it's on track. So the government is funding this 100%, and with the experience we got from the first certificate that was paid, the contract was paid within time. So we conclude that the funds are available for the completion of the project.
Eni awuti ye aya resident project coordinator ne den ade Richard Dadea ono na moda eye ayasabia wonom esi ewo lano ano eno ati ne ani mehye bedwane a owola dade kotopon ne den ni eye reta odole sowa okasa aye kiremu a o efitiri mra aban sha ase dada wonom ne nya no aban dada wonom sa ayasabia na esi hwei ewom se na dada na nso nanka omukom kakra kwaja rehwe nso eba ne se na aban abuatu agwamfie nan ni aban dada wonom sa na o kiremu a eye ne dade na nso enye ne dawie enye ne dawie ni nyina ne sei ontumi hu se aban ze de o ka na obeye anaza wo anye free sei o kan sam ne nya ne ba bia project ne kura o ma hye ase ye ne nu akire bia obetumi de ne sese ne bo aka sei wono mo se ba kan de o kan nyina ne sei o hwa be de akire o nani ko tu awusie be de akire ko hu ne se afi de o mo de blocks abegu honom o ma hye ase esi adum pempemso bia no hu ne se ye de aduro de mo bo adwuma nti sa pa de a ha ne nti o kire ma aban mo de na o meye project ne tentem fama no mo bre pa nanu musem nie
Polyclinic, when you go there, it's a very small place. And the population of Dade Kotopon, just Dade Kotopon, is over 300,000 or almost 300,000. And so for me today, seeing that progress of work, I would say I'm happy, but not too happy because government has lied to the people of Dade Kotopon over the years. And today we are here to see the foundation. I have monitored the progress of work since they started digging the foundation and then monitoring the progress of work as in when they said, I came here once and there was water coming from the ground. They assured us that we are going to do the testing and to make sure that the right materials are used for the foundation. And believe you me, I'm excited about it because it's the foundation that is going to carry the main project. And so if the foundation is done well, then I believe the project is going to go well. And so for me, as I said, I'm happy the project has taken off. But until I see the block work coming up, until I see the concrete casting of the floor and block work fully coming up, that's when I'll believe that the government is telling us what he has promised the good people of Dade Kotopon. But we are highly disappointed. It's almost 4 years.
DLFM 106.9.
Any awoti ye I am Masabadani Ademala Dade Kotopon eden adareta odole sewa nene ena wote ye no. Na yanto akase bonus na ye monfa hura mu. Ewa Constitution Review Consultative Committee. Ye twanitia eka ne se CRCC. Wonoma akase timasi ameka sei. Ehu behia pa se oman Ghana omampani betumi atuato. Omo kirema omo tena sa hwehwe amamra ni mu ahunu se aban omampani no yeto abama no hwe no betena konwa so a sika a woje nya sika akuma tese allowance a wodo ampanifo achi otu kwan na ye piagu ne botom ene wo otu kwan akọ US ana waje okọ kumase ana waje okọ akwasa bibi krampo na waje omo kirema sika we aban ji nyina kire omampani ji sika we wi a eto ontua bi da na so Ghana de sha wano mo bra okrema ne obi ton konkonte kura na otuato obi di pia wata ekwa achi na otuato obi ye kokokosi kwa no woton wa na ye bunuko ma je ne to wantua na eme ana afizo assemblies ni papa wa no musum jejeje wa no to ye mie bi no mo me no krem ha ana wa no mu kirem se da bi ye ntena se de adro no amamra no ne fa bi wa no ma ya cake atete apro ni santi se de adede kro no de adro o mampenin ebe ya wontuato na sa section na wo 1992 constitution ni mo no omo kirema mu ntwantontene bebe na mfa nkoto jam na nhye efri se yentumi tira kra wem ne mpaja sika twitwiri de we mfa ma ban se na danko akufu ado se jisika we na de na fatwa wanum na woje a na won kwa de akwatena fie ne wadi wontua to ma man Ghana ada ese sika na moje ya no muntua to nti no moje ato asa muntua bi na se hamo omo kirema da bi sa ne ma na yakọ no atan enti wona mo de constitution se mo de mo yehwe mu fa ho na ma kirem se edemade mu yampenifo entu ana mon francis na fa nkom na se bedwom na ne asem we no omo ntrasi mobo hu no mo hu ne se omampani ya free na ekọ ese otuato sika na wagene mu ododo nti no otuato ababo pa na mra ebenefo kwa asetena kwatena bobobo ho no omo kasa ne die kasa bokọ tete wa se ne yesu enkotie bie ne ma die tie fo sun tie bi na mra yakọ tete ho mo no ono mo kasa ni
They say that flouts equity rules where the president receives money from the public purse and not pay tax on his emoluments. They've recommended an amendment to the constitution to allow the president to pay tax. Now, they also think on the legislature, they are of the view, the considered view, that our parliament should be capped. And they are proposing a cap of 277. They said, as the ministers of state can be appointed from parliament or outside parliament. And they've introduced a new provision which says that where a minister of state is appointed from parliament, that minister must resign. That is their recommendation. As MP, yes, from parliament. You can only be in parliament as MP. And then there will be a by-election. Well, so that is their recommendation. We will discuss that as we go on. But that is what they are recommending.
DLFM 106.9.
Ochiame enimu asamka osana na wasuma we aye Constitution Review Consultative Committee ye twaniti aka se CRCC ena wote se wono kase kiremu a aban ontuato efise sika na woje no enye sika ekuma obetena kuroma na waji sika wei ode twa nanum e wo mra ontuato ndo mo ntiase ne entiase ya chana wote se yede mo nkiremu e de asom wo no yentu akase bo no so anensa mo mfa wuro Central Region honom ena regional Regional National Democratic Congress NDC amanyoko no mo chairman Professor Kofi Asiedu wakase kiremu ane MPP amanyoko ne ma wonpotem honom ne o man Ghana mo de manipulation One mo che tie tie mfa ho die so pa na ye bisa won se opani na wo pa kire se na wo se hwe 2024 abato ye baba ko no MPP amanyokuo no anama omutuo ne se ne wona na mamansini mansina ho do mtete Ghana de hye wona ma wuwo ni din na mo de sesa na de ade hye bi din hye ho no mo se wona mo ye obi ma wo mo ete ase ma beto aba omo kire mo da bi o ye ko ne se amo akra Kofi Professor Sedu ka se no kire m se wo hwe na mo MPP amanyokuo ni tuo na dwumadi amudi nyina ne se ne ye te se ne odi hye bi e wona ya ba won chen krache se unipa we wo ene unum de obeye bomade na fa bra fadi ni bra eya ntwera fa hya honom se be ya beboa na ne onipa we simesi ye fa ne din hya wona ogba otumi akoto aba ne bi na mu kirem se sana ma we na MPP amanyokuo ni mani tuo no tane senti wode ma kirem a ehu pa wode ma san kasa ne saba papa na tani jana gofere bo dame ekoko frɛ ene third accused person Richard Dakpa eka ne se ne omamade an nkodi adanse krumu enfenti ato forsen we nyina na mabɔ ne bia MPP amanyokuo ni tuo krom ha so mani na ho pa bedu ba be ne wa hwe abato no MPP amanyokuo no be fa kwantese kwantia bi so atwa fufuo de afɔmo kwanti da hye omanum a enya de abɛya mode ntino mode afuto de ama wono mane nyina sɛ ne ye MPP anase ndisi amanyokuo ni ba bomade ne fo ani fadi akire abi bia transfer vote no cost no fo ani di akire ye pavri sɛ omo dada wono pa wa hwe ne ya omani anya denya 2024 abato ne de omade fufuo ebe so omanum amra wono ehu bi kra emno pene ne de ne eye Professor Kofi Asiedu a oye NDC amanyokuo ne chairman ewo fifi matemu oni de yakasebo eje mre kasaye na mre kasa no emu enchiremu enie
third accused papa bi a oka saa nipa fo ya wonyina ko court ofreno Richard Dakpa yet say say take evidence express wo be say ho force na o di adanse kuru etia ato force enti openly and okai enti in fact yete pie no ye hu say sana ajo bono woni pebitrim MPP Central Regional Executives. So we do here Juma and now says we through yeah NDC for regional executives in there. And more fun that time because ye want the Emma and there should be a way you need to say maybe Najana 26 we be Najana 26 no it would be say yeah is conference I can go. And it's part of it. And the presidential vote now Emma who will be fema enam santina esoteno ye be jinama presidential vote no ema ejina be bia ejina na meaning say ejina be ejina na we shall not get less than 60% vote for John Dramani
DLFM 106.9
eni a wotie ukopie mu e Central Regiment fifi mantem a ono na ya NDC amanyokuo ne chairman ne di Professor Kofi Asiedu Lende ana witi wote ye nene uba Facebook no so DLFM 106.9 ni video ni da hodo ma jase nene abere pa e kire mane anamon bia MPP amanyokuo ne de wono mo fa so ne yamia mu no kure ni ehu pa nto mani ana hodo mo a ebe ha adwen ye pa na ye de mu enkire mu e de som wodo na yenko wie kase abo na ewo asante matemo na ye bawura hodo mo a ene openi a ono so ye chairman e de ma NDC amanyokuo ne de na nakwasi wakasa chirema Dr. Mahmoud ba womia bepie mu mpotemo no na nsen be ye ne campaign page azanyase bukuma kura o chirema Dr. Mahmoud ba womia bowura ho no no ade a woya ni se ne osesa emebuna ho do no ko school SHS emofra ibi no mbedi na chi be ye de mpotemo no mo sa ne nyane se Dr. Mahmoud ba womia ana mbra papa bi a wa monti ene amemo tantan a obeyo mampani be de chire oye okrem ha ne monti no kese oba ne nipa bi antumantu ani na chinti no wasesa school fo nkwada wonu musua de akwa trends don hwe no wasesa wonu mabedi na chi wo mpotem no chim se dabi o man Ghana ko ba ni se na sa disua homa no education system no na je say na Dr. Mahmoud ba womia wa mu no o de aye fam kurante no sa na mana otu ye no enya kura afi so o kirema o so afo hwe o man Ghana homa sua no so o mamaden say o betwe na so afi na ma watu na enya kura sa adusua fo ogu classroom sua de ma sa wonu mo se o monko na monko enkodi Dr. Mahmoud ba womia chi amukọ bona chidom enko ye dede enko tonyo won ese ne campaign ase a o kirema ade we de enya kura ne sente no wakasa kiram perform made na montena ase na mo Dr. Mahmoud ba womia etu ye no o monto na so free say de wa ye no enya kura wakasa de mu kiremu ni
His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud ba womia eba 3 days tour ewo Ashanti. You say last elections, your former organizer Akamba Echo North, any SHS Toby Echo meeting. Abaino Ejra so suspended headmaster of those senior high schools. And then Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Ashanti region, Obaino, the new Ayede Eguase. If you say a washer or share, going to me in the so. If the past and crowd or more no then the papa get the it's in say or when you call senior high schools. So videos no and no. In this way, our phone now over senior high school. Now say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia MPP Abai, essential my unpopular Asantiti, or more pay, baby, or Mubenya Edifa. Omope baby a omubenya independent headmasters a omoso allow ma ye dey SHS for no ebegu awiem ebeye rally no ye ka kire His Excellency Nana Dodankwa Ekufuado say sa headmasters na on transfer omo anase omo quickly because Ghana no enye obi age ye Ghana edia.
DLFM 106.9.
Any I will take up your Santi Mantemane day at the Augustus Andrews. Popularly, no, and I said I Ghana for the Donna Bonham Blandeno. Omobon man is such a mine, Nana Aquesi, and our ten and send ye, the near pie trima. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and well true, no, Nanny and Yahoo cry. Yea, Nagana they say, General so, a Chayaho, a Pakan get a better than any a good year moon, someone can swota. Or the moon send your Besome, any minimum. I to you for no. Aquesi say ye. Say almost our match you. How many get to Olympics and Apakan meboa? Aha, entero. Apakan ba no de emunsem aba so me twa ye ho aba.
DL News.
Ebusia yan sama wadron ama wakwa bamfambra DL 106.9 FM kasafidie kase so ene fiada enwumre no nsia kase ebo so emre wiedu sa gudie mu nsema wo so no ebusia ye gibre ne ye de babedan na wa gudie mu nso hu ne ekọ ene ne bansampi na ene eguyan pronso ye de ba Ghana de wa ena nkrofo nkro so de latest ene exclusives no ya boabo ani nyina no ananwumre yi ye babeje bre ne ye de asomo mi amede nsam na ba na di ameje so no ya Yesu ano de hye Apakan GH the blessed king intentam so a minsi from na mention samana say emfam fifie mfam amiwia na mede wako wie wa mano ne dia mention se emfam fi Ghana national amputee team no akachi nanse a eno mode o mani chiem awo ma ye friend Egypt ekokwaji eye amputee afcon no edisi omna so na omoba be piem o Ghana no na akwakoye nsem buburuja omo chiem a empene phone hiomo emmo akwabaye na ene omodi omani chiem ewo minister of youth and sports aye friend honorable Mustafa Yusuf ekohia no ene ni kodi nkomo na omokohia honorable Mustafa Yusuf no ena honorable echema omo fi Egypt abaye no omo man nchen the last time there omo kwajia no omo ban nchen o si ne omo chinchin a agigi donations awodo e de fi nkrofo nchen nti o ka kire Mr. Samson Dean inde no oye president edema Ghana amputee team ni se sa donations no magigi ni nyina omo nkambo ano na omo mbebu akunta emfa nkire no na sa sika no omo de bawia na ono Mustafa Yusuf wana bonso akire omo ni aban no ewo edema omo ye try say ye betumi enya ene no edi amaw enso ewo enti wana Mustafa Yusuf nsam na odi tuja no ye try say ye betumi enya.
Unlike last year when you came here, this year you started going from one place to another place and to another place without even records to the government who sponsored you. And that cannot be tolerated. Not only you, any national team. If it's your personal club, a private club, that is fine. That is your club. As national team, once you come, you should know that you are representing the state. So that is what I just want to tell you. So I've asked the president of the Ghana national para team. We have seen that you have received a lot of donations, which is good for us. You should account for it because it's for the state, it's not for you. And he has indicated that you definitely come and account for it. And the government will then see what we do to complement whatever you have received already. So that is the information I just want to. I will communicate after you have presented all the statements, all what you have received to us, to my office. So, Mr. Samson Deal.
Honorable Mustafa Yusuf, Minister of Youth and Sports, and Ebusia Waten and Kanayan Twan Summoners Ho, na yada sujina national issues, the Amphia Ninchemo, the senior national soccer team, the Black Stars of Ghana, Kache, na head coach Adema, the Black Stars of Ghana, Otuado, na Otuado Akasa, Unim Sen Nansia, and Oye Collab, Ede Kobo Mali, any Central African Republic, or more games, our World Cup qualifies. Na one fresh captain de you, Emane Koye and Sembebri Nandra, and Otuado Akasa, or so already Obekanwa Canibium, de you a legend or a living legend at the Magana, Waya Nyama P was sacrificing a lot at the Amagana, and what you did you know, or a good guy, or Sanso Awasubam Panemono, before bed dropping on our one friend or an etnas edidim Comasan Comono, in the Kukuemun come on to me from Babonting. No sad decision no take here, so bed dropping the day you know. A decision will take you as a coach in the best interest of Ghana and the Black Stars.
I think it's a normal question. He's a player, said it before. I mean, he's a legend, living legend. He has done so much for the nation. He sacrificed so much for the nation. Good guy, good character. I mean, he represents Ghana these days like no one else. But surely, me as a coach, I have to think about the Ghana national team, what's best for the Ghana national team. And I had a good conversation with him, and I took my decision. And said it before, it won't be fair to talk about something about the content in public. This is a private conversation, and I want to keep it as that. But like I said, I take my decision, and it's at the end always for the best of the nation and also for the team.
Otuado coach Adema the Black Stars of Ghana and Ebusia Waten and Kano na yamfa yen nchemu honorable ni Lamte Vanderpoy na kache oye MP Adema Odododio constituency and afenso oye former minister of youth and sports osi so far no Black Stars and Momo World Cup qualifies no nani aso and Otuado na osi World Cup qualifies no bibia possible owojidie say Ghana yebetimi a qualify for World Cup 2026.
So far, I think I am much more impressed. Can we make it to the United States? It's possible. We can qualify for the World Cup. We can qualify for the World Cup.
Honorable Ni Lante Vanderpoy MP Edema Odododio constituency in Afenso or a former Minister of Youth and Sports in Ebusia Waten and Kano. Na onim said na watching and a Ghana Premier League 2023-2024 season no yedi bawie na Henry Asantichum and a Kasama for penny Edema Ghana Football Association Wakasa or say na watching GFA ebe share nim ebe ensure say officiating no ebe fair ewo na watching games na yekwakobo no na or say GFA no share nim say in the league no ebe kwawie asumdwemu na momo no according to Henry Asantichum no or chirema or say has ne kotoko this season no or manya good season kra.
As an organizer of the competition, I think that you have to operate as fair as possible. You need to give the teams an equal opportunity to win. The referees who are appointed by the FA are always advised to use or implement the laws of the game to the latter. We wish all the teams the best of luck. I think some of them have not performed well, and that include Asante Kotoko and Accra Hatsefo. We are looking ahead to a very good end to the league season. There are some tough games coming up this weekend. The relegation contenders are all in a very difficult test. This weekend, Great Olympics, Royal Tamale United, Karela are traveling to Takwa, and Hearts of Oak.
Harry Asantichum ana Waten and Kana Wamananswa or Twaso Eddie to just say, and then Tima ya friend Hasso folk no Massa na ochi omunim ni edomanim esan so man kono man kwahye Bechem United ombekọ relegation omuntumi survival ewo Ghana Premier League no na according to Henry Asantichum no o se GFA no omo very very disappointed ewo Hasso folk mu for poor performance and saying omo dan edi ewo Ghana Premier League no after some winning league no under some obodu no enyama nkoye emfa ma omo e league ni mu a season bia no mo battle relegation or say they has so folk for no omo hyebre e hye omo nsem omo nim say na otwe e make or break against Bechem United.
For Hearts of Oak, they have to wait until the final day of the season to decide their fate as regards whether they will be relegated or not. We are only disappointed, in the fact that it's become one too many for a couple of years since they won the title under Samuel Kwadwo, which is quite worrying. But they know what to do. They know that their destiny is in their own hands. They know that they need to go to the chain and fight for the points.
Asante Kum Kasama for Penny Edema Ghana Football Association Abusia Waten and Kana has Gema Omone Bechem United Ekwako Bono and the Yimano Jesse Etuayene Kasama for Edema Bechem United Wakasa or Synchro for Nam Nomo Kikaso Gemu Idie Bechem United Ebe Jemu Fala na Oma Jiska Edia Fihas war Nani Oma Guguomo na has Abeshomo as survival relegation or say Sansamono and Yano Creda Omo Yes Adianeda or say League no Peso Murieno on a very good note into management, technical team, playing body, and the supporters of Bechem United or my ready for us in Yami Aduma Kwesiada.
Yeah, all the rural balloons that people are making, we are ready for the battle on Sunday. The team, I'm talking of the playing body, the technical team, the management of the club, and supporters I have from the hunters. We are ready for the battle on Sunday, and we want to end the season on a very good note. Enti sema microphone na bonten ka say Bechem isi na Bechem isi na sensi no kresa bi ni na ibusimka.
Yimano Jesse Etuayene Kasama for my Bechem United and Waten and Canada Wada and a Bobo Kwa your friend RTU. Every PM out there any dreams as the game back on. Every boy new Ghana Premier League. Maybe a channel, not dreams as the RTU. Abo me couple polling watching Amo Matimu back on. Na no draw Safo, a Ghana, a GFNO, ESCO member. Na according to Nano Dro Safono or same Crawford Blemu GFNO for Sadia Nesino Massa, Munyai Sadiano, Montumin for Blumbiano, and for Enso so a GFNO so as son say in Deno, Sadiana Cosono, GFNO anymore or say GF prosecutor no, and the Ogusoya investigation. Casting
a slur on the football association, that one I would like us to hold on a bit. You see, that's why the whole thing have gone to the prosecutor. We should look at the intent. What were they trying to achieve? Because under our regulations, withdrawal of club, though there are actions that's not tantamount to withdrawal, because it's a one match that they could have stayed off and then come up with a just cause to say that we could not get our players to play the game. They only lose 3 points and then a fine. But what they have done now have a lot of consequences, and then the prosecutor will have put in a charge, and then they have to answer within 14 days.
Nano Drosafo, Sibosro, GFA ESCO member, and our tenant Casso, Siobiaman Fasumbono, and Fambo Ghana Football Association. Na Sadia Nesi wa de unomuni moshe. Na special prosecutor Edema Aya GFNO, and our prosecutor Edema GFNO, or Shusha Sansemunum, RTU, Niento Moyasano, Ohua, RTU, Nsunsanso Cassian Sotrian, Ewo Edimomo. Na Bobo Kwefene Summer Test 1996 ena aji afi Ghana Premier League no EDC omonaso na nyame adoma kwasiada coronation no ebekoso ewo Samra Boy eye Summer Test omufie wo na ne oma confirm say artiste omodi omoba no eye Obapa Christy gospel musician obeba ababetu nyom ewo coronation ase enu achinso no Livingston Eche Setekla aka Stone Boy, the reigning artist of the year, the dancehall king on so ebababi. Now Stone Boy nankasa a confirm say nyame adoma kwasiada Samra Boy for munya ready oba.
Hey, what's up, lovely people of Samra Boy? I can't wait to be there come Sunday, the 16th June. It's all about Summertex FC 1996 coronation for winning the Ghana Premier League. And Stone Boy, I'm going to be there to perform for you guys. It's been a long time coming. Samra Boy, get ready. Stone Boy is going to be there Sunday, June 16th.
DLFM 106.9.
Stone Boy ana wa confirm say nyame adoma kwasiara Samra Boy ogyiramu wa yare wonsam ariama na Nuruddin Amadu ana ye coach Adema Samates na wakasa ose ade abo mo emo mutumi wini league no afia ne say omunya good pre-season eno achi so management na support omo sikasam afemu no ene omama players ni obi akatua nkam bonus nso omutua ya end delay.
We battle with relegation, and so all effort will be made. See how we improve our performance. And so we had a good preseason. We were well supported by the investor. It was very motivational. Financially, he supported us very well, increasing their bonuses. Their pay is not delayed. Their winning bonus is not delayed. So we have all the motivation at our disposal. And so this is how far we could.
DLFM 106.9.
Nuruddin Amadu ne kwakura mu no wagye league na wi obetena na obekọ eno si o for now ne de offer bi amba na mo offer ne ba obe consider na mo ni obeka ne se for now no otena Samates na wato so aye adwuma no.
I'm staying and to steer the affairs for the community team. But if some offers come, why not? We are always businessmen. But for now, I'm with Samates. For all things being equal, I'm staying.
Nuruddin Amadu coach Adema Samates 1996 anabusia watene kan yamfa fi 70 ya monitor ewa amanonia Euros 2024 no abusia ehyasie nonson Kenya Germany the host nation no omone Scotland and about first game no ayede wonsam ediama na two teams no omo first starting 11 no atoga uram ewo maya ye friend Germany akachia inde manono ya eda goal post no Joshua Kimmich and Abrante your friend Meslat and ebo latras no and obenya Antonio Rudiger and Jonathan Tah omobo as a center back pair okwa midfield one obenya Robert Andrich and Tony Cruz ebo two holding midfield no na wenya Jamal Musiala Ike Gundogan and Florian Wirtz ebo behind Kai Havertz as the striker yeron some area omo manager Julian Nagelsmann okwa Scotland afema omo Angus Ayegun ono da goal post as goalkeeper Kieran Tierney Jack Henry and Ryan Petros and ebo as a three back okwa omo ring backs na obenya Andy Robertson and Tony Rotten na Scott McTominay and McGregor ebo as a midfielders na wenya John McGinn and Ryan Christie and Shea Adams ebo ewo animwo enso ewo omo manager Steve Clark no Euros no ehyaase ayede wonsam edi emao na memfa story bakubi entoa so emfama na memfa nsidia yenwremu ewo bobo ko efene Brighton and Hove Albion ewo England na nanse na omo manager aye friend Roberto Di Zerbi no oja team no ekoye na sana mpenefo ka omo asem no ejabi wu a ejabi ti asente no se Roberto Di Zerbi ekodia eso omunya manager foforo ba na obedi dwuma no edema me no kase omo di omani achem Germany German manager your friend in the Fabian Hassler in the omo appointed no 31 years and omo na ba na in the history of the English Premier League no Fabian Hassler and Ababe the youngest ever manager obe coach in the English Premier League at the age of 31 ye don some at the MO na Bobo kwa your friend Borussia Dortmund so Endra and omo manager friend Edin Terzic no mutually on the team no a party ways and so me no ka say omo appointed assistant coach or omo former player aye friend Nuri Sahin obaba na wababa new manager eri ama Bobo kwa ye friend Bayern Munich eri sansam no edi ama obusian nyina we so na gudie mu nsam na nwumre ye bobo no eri bro no ye mfansi mi amede nsam ne ba di ameje so no eya Yesu ano de hye Apakan GH the blessed kimejemu edi ama Nhyiraba na ne aka chibia no de ato aso de ama mo Apakan me da se masom na Ghana de hye ne sofa de eda ho ne say enkra beto dwa se ne Constitution Review Consultative Committee ye twa de tia kan say CRCC o maka say kirema o mampeni ehun se ehun behia say so tuato ni santi o mukwa akoye review constitution nim se be betimi abono mampeni watimi atuato efriza Ghana de obi tonko kompa na ya yere ndende ya je to ba ne se no mampeni sika biriba oji we nyina no on tuato sa na wono muka asem we so musan betimi afredo adwen kire de aba 0534 050199 0534 050199 and 0593 40 65 65 0593 40 65 65 wait me afraid what are them ten dia bani o mampeni on tia tro and I say montia. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
If I told you no be akase free.
The 49 nana ba ko pe amanse prem.
But me that's it. If I told my you. 41 nana.
Yes.
If I told you.
Me pa cho o man peni etia we are from so be any because so the kaya you for crowd mo da bon say one kind. Say to mo tax money. So into so man peni etia etua and from so na
okay.
The back what the book and I bus nice and say etia tax. Say am fan to o mine. And be na o man penny yes I did the kana o man penny theater me gidi say from so be anymore.
Mate me that's
me imagine na me nya.
Me that's senior. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
My home friend Pato didn't be akase free.
Pastor me the Jane gata freedom me.
Jane, hey, me Jane.
Papa.
Oh, where the young wale wana. Gelege. Ana the young wale wana.
Na yo fa wai.
Oh, fa what ten netika kra better than kanche bia.
Mate.
Me Pato dia da woni o mampeni won tuatro. Ana se o ye Ghana mampeni nteno aja. Sika no waje a woni.
Da crash on that sano.
O say
o ma se crash on that sano. O mo sano 10.
Enti won tua o.
On tia do.
Mate me da se ya we shira o. Hello, good evening.
Fine.
Senior Pacho, we didn't be akase free.
I think I see a boy. Me capacity value view.
All right, Pacho, me yentio.
A chakra minia.
Oh, Samom.
That constitution say me taxi driver me to petrol bu me care me tia tax. Me chan counters. Me cha insurance. Me cha bibia. No man penny bibia no ono to wa asiso. If you tia me kasa de say. Den tin that on the theater.
Okay, me that's senior. Say on so ba so ya bin shira. Hello, good evening. Adeta. Me Pacho, obetimi facha me ofre for ofre ya me peke ya amfa no Pacho facha me pa. Obetimi afra do adwen kire e dia by 0534 050199 0534 050199. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Apakan.
E Pacho me din Nhyiraba senior, we didn't be akase free.
Nhyiraba we need 1 + 1 synthesis baba for people.
Yes, senior, Pacho we didn't be akase free.
Kasa free synthesis.
All right, me that's Pacho, my yentie o dia da ho ni o.
1 + 1 baba for people check see no dey me number for. The friend white ticket or test food, okay, we shoot and matter. We boot you should why say cheese. Those area mama who provide me.
Me Pacho, yeah that's ya bre nti kwasoma be.
Baba, many me say brand for me come as so many of them. You need say sa constitution wo wan say na na model ko parliament and I say o ma pass na.
Pacho my yentie o. So when timi anyina ubetimi aba na do adwen kire e dia ba. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Name.
Oh, I have a Pacho, we didn't have akase free na Paulina ni. Oh, shegelege. I don't know, and I want to put it the other day. Sir, and then Friday said, and then any baby who am I? Are
you ready?
Pauline Pacho, I meet you.
But offer of course I'm Koreana.
I'm quiet anymore. Well, we are quiet anymore. Some call it baby cry.
I will see Ghana. I'm for the enemy meaning.
But yes, I'm Kumakura, but you're my dear. I did today.
But Maninchiaka.
Oh, my Penintia be home.
Oh, Chia.
Some home.
Oh, Chia.
Matsemedase. Oh, okay, yeah, or you power jacket to answer.
Oh, Chia.
Matsemedase. Oh, when Timmy and so we patch out my family last caller and I'm Yamra Nintino 0534050199 and 0593 40 65 65. Bet me afre. No do agent channel about Oman Penning. On teatro and now say Manintria every so man on the down marriage in Aduntino. And can consist in a man of Quans and can win yes will be teatro and Kaja. You be our man in a fan of qua or fan of qua. Now, on my way, you move out of my Ghana mamma who chilima. E was o mampeni nsi Ghana wagine modu ende se otuato ene ebisa Ghana for se ene so fa no o mampeni wontua ana se ma ontua me fa me last call ampacho betumi aba so last call na aba senior ampacho odi ne ba wi agaza free
Hello, Kasafi Odia.
Pacho makasa fidie ni nko form kakra ma me. Ya mpacho usi udini ya den. Okay, mpacho usi kasa free.
Odia be sai.
Pacho ma yentio.
So mampani na sise mlano. Na ya no ndi wontia. Ubo bikaya you know swama ngo adaka ma na kore dinu. Na ma sileji na ho cha. No wote ka mu pa obi saga de no ade no ntua. Eso tua transfer.
Okay, but as senior, I mean shall pass also what do I get e de e baaye. Ya da se bebre. We ya de afrafo no be si na memre ninti. Ye. Good evening.
Good evening, Opana Kase.
Ya me adom se na wonso e. We de wat me kwakwa pampa cho body tell mame. Wadwen kire ne sei.
Pacho wasa wutia. Isane say what I want you and fiti de da ni nyina wona be dia ya ko nyina ko wasa yefo na yi twabo to mo no nyina wutia me. Ye wo wo ko wasa na egusia futia. Because we know the part ya one day. It is the many.
Okay. Ya da senior say wonso do wadwen kire bae. Ya bada mase ma mu je mre. E democratic nyina Fred ba dwumedian se be ka se twede yampo Nyankopon. O nhyira mo pa every say ya nyamo a o nka ya bre pa Nyankopon nhyira mo nyira. We na Ghana shara mamra kwan me ya de eye DL. O ma adwuma kase bo no ya de ne nyina ebesie kase wo musemufo eye okoji abo okra na tese amekase o pie mu wo sahwe sankware kwaye ni ma akohwe mu ho no mo no ona se kase bo no mu e de ma yen Samson Akofitera one afemi ame boss wa kope DJ Malion ono no de eko Facebook ma wonso wonya kase bo no bia hwe ye Facebook no so me so me ko no content kro e de kase bo be so wodi ameje so eye Nhyiraba Kwadwo Sammy B na me so so no ene enwom pa ye do beje tata na de anyasem kuma na DJ Malion no betenase wo hu onwom saa ko me za de beje na de enwom de aba wo be fili papa ni makasa fidie no enkoso dan DLFM 106.9 na echen ko po ya adoma no nkro kopem se dumienu be bo from 9 to 12 pm no ene DL Power Sports enyasem kuma ofia ha Apakan GH oba betenase the blessed ken oba betenase na ya gudie mo nsem de ko atwi eba breman echen ko po ya adoma na asem dwade di yanim Sunday way Ghana Premier League no matches ni nyina de twatwa ne ba be bo no Apakan je ba betenase no de nsem a cross nyina ba be somo kase no body na kase fidie no enko so da DLFM 106.9 me sorry ze ntia kase enko enfama eye district pastor Hayford insaya timo where the district pastor Edma Old Fadama district Kanesi area papa Yankopon Shrao and afin so me ankasa me president elder Daniel Tete Okansi enumrei entia kase pa enko na afin so Daniel J Yankopon ensam pa mu bibia mo enitia adehye
The Yale